Hi, it's Bree. I wanted to do a review and kind of my upcoming TBR list. Um, I just finished reading The Rise and Fall of Great Powers by Tom Rachman, which I got sent from Macmillan? No, that's wrong. It's being published by Random House and should be out in a week more or less. And it's so good. It follows this woman, Thule, and when she was a child, she was growing up kind of traveling a lot. Her father was a contractor for the United States, and when she's 10, she gets kind of taken from her father and grows up traveling around the world, and finally kind of comes to rest in Wales, until she gets an email from an old boyfriend who says that this man Humphrey, who she had been traveling with as a kid, was very sick. And so she goes to Pennsylvania, where she starts kind of taking care of Humphrey, and she realizes that she doesn't know very much about why she was taken away from her father and the reasons that she was brought up the way she was. And so it kind of goes along three different storylines. One when she's a child leading up to her being taken away. One when she's about 20 and meeting the old boyfriend who calls her about Humphrey. And then kind of that contemporary timeline when she's taking care of Humphrey and trying to figure out what really was going on. It's very good. The characters are very well done. It's a little hard to follow at first because of the disjointed timeline, but you get used to it pretty quick, I find. And there are some really beautifully written parts that kind of just spoke to my soul, I guess. One of them, he writes, just listen to this. If you're a book lover, you'll relate. Books, Humphrey said, are like mushrooms. They grow when you're not looking. Books increase by rule of compound interest. One interest leads to another interest, and this compounds into third. Next, you have so much interest, there's no space in closet. So it's kind of talking about books because she opens his closet and all these books fall out. But there are just some really beautifully touching turns of the plot and plot twists. It has a bit of a bittersweet ending, but it was very good and it fit the plotline, I thought, very well.